may we truly reap the life of my own corruption, while you represent from the dawn of mortality. Now walk among the stars. Once there was that time, an ass man who said, "Let me show you the power of Talos Stormbound, born of the Lord, where
You look tired, friend. Stay out of trouble, Elf. Everything's all right? If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's corner. What would you have me do then? Nothing? What did you just do?
Who's this then?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Never should have come here.
Bang, ampunin aku, Bang. Gua pun bingung.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect the...
There's no telling what. My
My
lord, please.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Balgruuf and I share a battle bond. We met as youth and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so. Balgruuf and I share a battle bond. When he became... Gods, you are curious. Balgruuf and I... When he became... Gods, you are curious. I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and unscrupulous nobles. Sometimes I think his own children want him dead. And those are just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them. Well, not yet anyway. I've got my eyes on you.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the
Don't
dragon?
even think about it.
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The
Dragon
Jarl
is
of
lurking in the
Ulfric will
mountains.
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, we must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, a student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to
Gua mau
us.
coba nyetel-nyetel
Far
lah,
back
kagak
in the
ngerti
mythic
kayaknya
era,
ngomong apa
the
doang.
dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlord. Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Before it's too late.
I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the whole is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day. Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Lihat-lihat doang, gua nggak gua beli. Udah
I'm sure he will prove
lihat-lihat doang, nggak gua beli.
most useful. Succeed at this, and you'll
will be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Kaget bro. Aduh, gua kurang satu lagi ya. Jadi ini apa? Province of Skyrim. Berarti benuanya cuma sebetulnya. Oh nggak ada nih, masih ada lagi anjir di bawah sini itu. Ini masih ada lagi. Berarti ini navigasi untuk ini apa? Ini apa? Morso. Buat ini kan.
Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give praise. We are but minds, writhing in the filth of our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung of mortality, and now walk among the stars. For you were once man, aye, and as man you said, let me show you the power of Talos Stormcraft.
You have come. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. Immortal life. Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it The white gold concordant. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here. And in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
Udah gue gak peduli.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this.
Ah nggak, ini
Which is
pemakan
mine.
anjir. Orang
For you, Red Legion. For I.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere. If it's work you need, I enjoy this. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
The age of aggression.
Want to hear a little Lord wisdom? You don't really know a woman until you have
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel we will. Take back our...
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
The killer of kings, on the day of your death.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. The Southern Guard beckons,
lagunya
none of us dies.
dah gitu.
But this land is ours, and we
I'm so hungry.
I ain't done nothing.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really
And what
the
of
only
my
thing
son?
I care
Hmm?
about.
What of Thorold? He nothing? So don't talk to me.
Your son chose his side and I chose mine.
Yes, House God. We'll leave immediately.
I can't afford to send anyone else. We don't know where the dragon is. Your mission will be to keep an eye on it and keep the safety of the town's channel. I don't expect the three of you to hunt off the dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep everyone safe.
Ada ketahuan gara-gara ngeliat gue tuh gitu. Woi, apa itu, Cok?
Dead out, I guess. Need
Anjir,
something.
mati mengenaskan.
Let me guess. Hands to yourself, sneak thief. Citizen.
Masih ada galas di situ. difficulty terlalu susah ya. Ada kita lah jalan lebar muntah aja lah.
Still can.
Orang gila mana sih yang ngebunuh farmer, Cok?
What do you need? Glad you're here in the city and North Alton River.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine in the mountains to the northeast. I'll mark it on your map.
Malah dapet gue. Sakit gue. Anjir. Senang banget dan aku sakit hijau. Apa? Gak bisa. Berarti tes isi ya guys. Mantap ya.
Now ain't this a surprise?